Okay. Go ahead.
Hi, I'm Christine Brigabanos and I play Madoka.
Hold up, you guys, can I get your attention please? The voice actors are going to introduce themselves right now.
Hello! My name's Cassandra Lee and I play Cube. Hi, my name's Sarah Williams. I play Sayaka Miki.
Hi guys, I'm Lauren Landa and I play Kyoko Sakura.
Hi, I'm Carrie Kerrigan and I play Mommy.
Best 3 episodes ever!
Spoiler!
Don't tease Mommy.
Alright, we'll go ahead and start with the Q&A session. This one is for all the voice actors here. What drew you guys to Madoka Magica? We'll start from Mami all the way down to Madoka.
What drew us to it?
Yeah, what do you like about Madoka Magica?
Oh, first of all, it's beautiful. It's beautiful to look at, and it's just like, it's like nothing you've ever seen before, and so it was actually distracting sometimes to do the dub, because I'd be like, oh, I'm sorry, what'd you say? I don't know what's going on, because I'm busy watching it as it's playing. But also, I think just the fact that it's so different in terms of like the story that it's telling and where it goes and sort of the way it develops its characters. It's like, it was just really exciting to be a part of something that was like a really, really distinct story. No spoilers.
For me, it was definitely the characters. You know, the characters are so different from each other, and not only that, but the animation is gorgeous. Am I right?
Yeah!
The animation is absolutely gorgeous, and I think what really makes it is the characters and how different they are and how cool they are. They are all pretty badass.
I have
You have one.
Coming from someone who pretty much grew up on Sailor Moon, Nurse Angel Ririka, a little bit of Wedding Peach, that was a guilty pleasure, Cardcaptor Sakura. I love that this show trolls you so bad. You think you're getting magic and fun and friendship and sunshine. You're not getting that. No. I love that though. I love when that dark turn comes, you're like, oh, this is something different. Yay, new tropes.
Again, like Carrie said, just the animation is so beautiful, and it just kind of to me looks like you're looking in a kaleidoscope for some of like the really dark, weird scenes, and that's really my favorite part of it. And it's just cool to be part of an anime that looks really, really different from everything else that's out there.
I love the character design, the character development. Everyone is so unique, and I'm a really big fan of magical girl anime, and this just blows your mind, and it's not like nothing I've ever seen before.
And now she gets to be a magical girl.
I know, it's my dream come true.
Thanks to me.
Okay, quick question. Raise your hand if you guys see Madoka Magica already.
I can't raise my
Just the
hand.
front row?
I can't raise my hand. This guy.
We're watching it right now.
Okay. Definitely. All right, so this Q&A is for you guys, the fans. So do you guys have questions to the voice cast right here? If you guys have questions, raise your hand.
If you have a chance to redo your wish, you got lost somewhere in the 3rd episode. What would your new wish be?
Yeah. Wait, as ourselves or as the characters?
As the characters.
Yeah, if you had a chance to redo your wish, what would your wish be? As your characters.
That's a really loaded question. I think Lauren mentioned this earlier, but just the wish to be happy and to continue. I think she should have continued being who she was, because I think there was nothing wrong with who she was.
Well, Cube doesn't have to make any wishes.
Oh,
he
yeah.
just has to grant them, and I am gonna stay with that because making a wish can have some really big consequences, and I'm not sure that I would be ready to take those on.
I don't think Sayaka would change that wish.
That was a big thing for her. I don't think I don't know what else she would have wished for in any other case. Because otherwise she didn't seem to need much. She was, oh, sadness.
That's a really tough question. I'm not sure how to answer that. You know, I honestly think Kyoko would probably wish never to run out of food. That's the best answer I could come up with for that. I'm sorry, I wish I could come up with a more deep answer.
I think I'd wish for a family.
Thank you.
Okay, any more questions? Questions in the back though, we'll go front back. Personal opinions about the character you girls played. What
How much time do we have to answer?
What do you feel about Mommy? Now, what do you really feel about Mommy?
I love her. I loved her. It was such a joy to be able to play her, to be that kind of, you know, to sort of be like a bit of a mentor to these young girls and to like share her own experiences and to like teach and help others. I think that that's like such a beautiful thing that we have the ability to do for our friends and our family and our lives. And I feel like just me, myself, personally, when I've been able to share aspects of my own life and, you know, my troubles and help others to get through their troubles, like that's like such a satisfying feeling as a human being.
Kyoko?
Kyoko's a badass, am I right? Yeah! There you go.
You can pass me, I haven't.
I love Sayaka, and it's a little both fun and disturbing that if I think back to the way I was at that age, I would probably have made a lot of the same decisions and mistakes she would have done. People keep saying to me, it's like they took you into an anime and dropped you in, Sarah. It's like, I don't know if that's a good thing in this case. Not that I don't love the character, I do, but you know, things.
Spoilers.
I didn't see the series before I started recording it, so I loved playing Kyubey, and then all of a sudden I was like, really?
That's amazing.
I love how genuine and honest Madoka is, and she wears like all her emotions on her sleeve. But there are some times where I kind of wanted to just like shake her to make a decision. Most of the time it's yeah.
Use your word!
Okay, any other questions?
I can tell you why. It is because only the emotional intensity that teenage girls carry inside them is able to fulfill without giving it away. Only that kind of energy can keep the universe going. So guys, I'm sorry, you're just not emotional enough.
I was never emotional as a child. I don't know any girl, and I don't know what I'm talking about. Girl.
I'm gonna cry now. Yeah, you're trying to say that.
Okay, lady right there with.
So, what are your guys' opinion about the ending?
Spoilers! Spoiler alert. Technically, they can't answer that.
Try to do it without, like, just like, how do you feel about it? Like it, you hate it?
We
all liked it. I liked it.
Yeah, basically, the fan asked, how do you guys feel about the ending of Madoka Magica?
We all liked it.
Yeah, honestly.
It was really good.
Okay, questions in the back? Any questions to the fans? Blue shirt right there. Yes, you.
That's
Is that to Cube? Is that question to Cube? To all of them.
that's something that we definitely love about the show, is that it's not your typical magical girl show. It's very dark, and I think that's one of the things that we absolutely loved about it.
Just because she handed this to me after she talks doesn't mean I have to.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm happy to, but I'm talking. Now, wait.
Feeling towards the magical girl genre, and then how it actually really is?
Oh, yeah, I think, again, that was like, like she said, it was just so exciting to be a part of this and be like, oh, yeah, I think like, oh, we've been doing it, yeah, you get in there, you're like, yeah, it's really pretty, and you're like, oh my god, what? And
The cake was a lie.
Anyway, there's a lot of things that happen. There's a lot of things that happen in the show throughout the entire series that you're like, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, and it's really unexpected. So it was really kind of awesome. It was such an awesome surprise to be like, oh, that's the journey we're taking with the show? Awesome.
Yeah, it's cool because like with Magical Girls, it's kind of something that like, you watch for a little bit, you zone out, you have fun with it, and then you kind of leave it there. But with Madoka, I think a lot of the themes and a lot of the things that happened really stayed, at least with me, afterwards. So, I mean, hopefully it stays with other people too. And it's just cool to be a part of something that, that you think about long after you stop watching it.
Hold on, really quick. If we could get a little quiet in the back right there. The voice actors are trying to answer some questions right now. Thank you.
I just said what they said.
No, I'd watched the show before I recorded. I knew what it was coming. I knew everything. I've said what I've said about how much I like the fact that the show trolls you a little bit, but I love that it's also like there's no fat on this show. Like most Magical Girl shows, there's a lot of filler episodes for character development and stuff, which I sort of would have liked for certain things, but I like that there's no like wasted time in the show for the most part. It's like we have a plan, it goes to this, to this, to this, there's no filler, it's like all there. And I really like that.
Sounds good. All right, this gentleman had a question.